Here in Utah, we have a thriving hospitality industry with a variety of establishments that serve alcohol, including taverns, restaurants, breweries, bars, distilleries, hotels, and more. Even though we're all unique, we have a lot in common. We are all proud members of our communities, and we all want to keep our guests safe. One way we can do that is by working together to eliminate overservice of alcoholic beverages. What is overservice? Overservice is when you sell alcohol to someone who is actually, apparently, or obviously intoxicated. And that's against the law in Utah. Someone is considered intoxicated if they show the behavioral or physical signs produced by alcohol or a controlled substance. While we all want to make a living and keep our guests happy, overservice is dangerous for everyone. It leads to impairment, which leads to intoxication. Overserved guests can be disruptive and cause problems for employees and other guests. And even worse, their actions can lead to accidents, injuries, and violence. If a guest drinks too much in my establishment and someone gets hurt, I can lose my liquor license, get fined, and even get sued. It can ruin our reputation and shut down the business.
I might get fined or get fired. I could even face major legal problems. Hey, I like my tips from higher check totals as much as the next person, but it's not worth it. I live here. This is my home. What if a guest orders too many drinks, leaves here, and hurts someone because I overserved them? I can't stand the thought of that. Can you? Like I said, it's just not worth the risk.
We work as a team to make sure that no guest is overserved. That starts with observing guests from the minute they arrive.
We talk to them to get a sense of their general behavior and mood. That way, as we serve them, we can see if their behavior changes. We try to get to know them better.
Hi, how are you two today?
Oh, we're great. And how are you?
Oh, I'm great, thank you. So my name is Emma, and I will be your server today. Is it still raining outside?
It is. It's cold and nasty.
We want to know if they've already been drinking.
Hello, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good, thanks.
Are you here to watch the game?
Well, yeah, of course, isn't everyone?
Yeah, that's true. What can I get for you?
All right, I'll have a draft beer and a shot of vodka. Well, I needed that. Can I have another beer?
If a server has a guest who is questionable, we want everyone on staff to know it. Other servers, the bartender, people at the door, and me.
And we count drinks. A person becomes intoxicated when they drink more than their body can absorb. Coffee, fresh air, exercise, none of that is going to sober them up. The passing of time is the only way to reduce a person's level of intoxication. If a guest has 2 drinks in a short amount of time, I slow it down. If they aren't intoxicated yet, they might become intoxicated if I serve them another drink. If they have a high tolerance for alcohol, their behavior might not change, so counting drinks is the only way I'll know.
Each and every drink increases a person's impairment level. It only takes a few quick drinks for a person to become intoxicated, and this early stage is the toughest for a server. You have to decide whether or not it's okay to serve the guest another drink, and it's not always obvious. That's why we continue to watch for signs. In the early stage of intoxication, you might see a boost in confidence and loss of inhibitions. A guest might be overly friendly and talkative, excited and happy, or the life of the party. As they drink more, they may become louder or have trouble focusing or stumble. They may become more animated or depressed. They might be argumentative and aggressive or just mean. They may make irrational decisions and be careless with their money.
If we see signs of intoxication, we take action by offering non-alcoholic beverages or food.
Hey, I think I'll take another one.
Hey, I think you need to slow down. Here's a glass of water. And how about some food? Let me get you a menu.
Refusing sales for any reason can be difficult. Offering alternatives lets the guests know they are still welcome and we appreciate their business. But if they aren't receptive to suggestions of food and non-alcoholic beverages, we just have to cut them off.
Wow, you finished those drinks already. You must be thirsty. Brought you some waters, but I can get you some iced tea or soda. We actually have half-price appetizers right now, so the quesadilla is big enough for 2.
Once you decide to stop alcohol service, do not back down. Be polite, but also be clear, firm, and quick. Make it simple and about the law, not the guest. Practice with your team until you feel comfortable saying it.
I'm sorry, but I would be breaking the law if I serve you any more alcohol. Would you like to order some food?
You've had a fair amount of alcohol for the time you've been here tonight. I cannot give you any more. We do not make the laws, but we do have to live with them.
You know I could lose my job if I serve you alcohol, but I'm happy to get you iced tea or coffee or something else.
If we decide to cut someone off, we make sure everyone on the team knows it. If a guest gets belligerent, I might give them the check before they ask for it, then walk away to show the decision is final. Another tactic is to pull out my cell phone and show I will call the police.
And we will call the police if necessary.
I know there are some servers who feel like they don't have the support of their managers. They know they shouldn't serve someone who is intoxicated, but they worry they'll get in trouble if they cut off a guest, especially a regular.
I make sure my team and my guests know exactly where I stand on the overservice issue. I will have my servers' backs anytime and every time they need to stop alcohol service. Listen, we are a team here. We work together to protect our business and our community. We cannot afford to overserve a guest, no matter how much we like them. That's how we do it here. It's our culture. When every licensee, owner, manager, and server in Utah commits to preventing overservice, we'll create a shared culture that protects all of us. Please join us in making Utah safer.